Black Alpha Network, home of black excellence.
Yeah, one love, black world. Peace up from the Black Alpha Network. Still at it, ain't never left. Shouts out to everybody, all my foundationals, the whole B.A.N family, all the way across the board from east to west, north to south. Much respect, I see you. Let's keep doing what we do. This the Black Alpha Network, brought to you by Foundational Black America, brought to you by Fuck the World If They Don't Like It, every single day. Facts. With that said, I gotta represent for Foundational Black Americans, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm out here amongst the people, strolling on my way home, just went to the store, about to flick back, but I'm gonna bring y'all with me the whole way. Cause black folks, we the realest motherfuckers out here. We the truest motherfuckers out here. Ain't nobody else gonna be broadcasting live from the block, walking down the street, going to the store, on the way home, seeing old ladies waving at them, shooting basketballs with young folks, but us. And we are different. And what's more real than being amongst the people? Not talking to them through no motherfucking computer screen and none of that shit. What's more real than being outside with your people? And we got people all over this country, all over this goddamn world. And speaking to B.A.N, y'all see the title. And what's understood don't need to be discussed. Let's talk about foundational black Americans against the world. That says it all. I ain't talking about just any motherfucker who say they black. I ain't talking about just dark people against the world. No, I'm talking about for us, about us, foundationals. Everything we represent, everything that we do, and everything that we hold down. Let's talk about it. For one time, let's sit the fuck back, pop our own motherfucking collar, and what they say, talk your shit. Well, goddamn it, talk your shit. And that's what we about to do on the Black AlphaCast. Hey, cause we walk with that goddamn bop. You know what I'm saying? They know when we walk in the fucking place, it's a motherfucking step. Our women got that bop, our men got that bop, and when our men and women are walking together, the motherfuckers know they in trouble. We gonna keep on pushing, we gonna keep all that shit alive, and we gonna represent our goddamn self. Yes, indeed, as I cross this goddamn sidewalk. Look both ways, definitely. Shout out to everybody listening overseas, but it's still a FBA. How y'all doing?
Hey, how are you?
Fine. Goddamn real. I'm hitting the block right now, okay. I see my house, I'm strolling. It don't stop. Hey, how y'all doing? One love. All right, yes indeed. As I walk inside the house, shut the door. Facts. I told y'all, it's the only podcast and the only channel in the world that's gonna broadcast live from the block, walk in his house, open his motherfucking door, walk straight into the room, and keep on chopping game. Love it. Let's do this. As I was motherfucking saying, FBA, we the best, fuck everybody else. Straight up. I don't give a fuck whether I'm outside, inside, anywhere in between. We the best, and that's how it's always gonna be. And anybody who doesn't like it, fuck they feelings. Cause you already know, once we start repping our culture, once we start talking how we feel, everybody got a problem. Well, them motherfuckers is gonna have a problem then. Cause we gonna keep on pushing it. That's what it is. We ain't go through what we done been through. We ain't deal with what we had to deal with. We ain't came from where we came from. We ain't the survivors, the perseverers that we are. And you think that we just gonna sit here and be humble. You better go get them coon ass niggas for that. Us right here, us power blacks, us certifieds, we gonna represent this shit and we gonna be loud and proud. And if motherfucker don't like it, fuck him. You know what James Brown said? He said, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. That motherfucker ain't say whisper. He ain't say that shit under your breath. He ain't say only say that shit when white folks ain't around. No, he said say that shit loud. And I'm gonna say that shit loud as a fuck until the end, and motherfuckers is gonna hear every single word. And that's what it's all about. When you represent yours, and we gonna walk it like we talking. All the way across the board. Because we are the world's number one most hated. Number one most hated. Ain't nothing more hated on this planet than a foundational black American. Than a B.A.N foundational black American. Than a certified black American. That's just what it is. It's always been this way. Ain't nothing new, but fuck it. Hey, I'm used to it. They only hate you because you're great. And you can't compare no other group's history to ours. You can't compare nothing anybody else has went through. And y'all know it. We all know it. Everybody knows it. I'm talking about you name it, we done dealt with it. But you name it, we done survived it. We survivors. We ain't even supposed to be here right now. Motherfuckers talk about against all odds. We are against all odds. When you take the things that we've dealt with, things that we've had to overcome, this shit is amazing. That's why I say, and I'll continue to say, a black American is a walking miracle. A walking miracle. People who are not supposed to be here. I'm talking about in every aspect. Physically, socially, we are not supposed to be here. But we strong. And not only are we here, we thriving. Not only are we here, we represent. And everybody around this world wants to be us. Ain't it a motherfucking shame that we the world's most hated, but yet we the world's most duplicated? Ain't that a bitch? What they say, imitation is the highest form of flattery? Well, these motherfuckers would love to be us. They love to be us. Y'all know the term everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga? Who came up with that? We did. You know the term get it out the mud? Who came up with that? We did. And you want to talk about some people who got it out the mud. You want to talk about somebody who came from nothing and made something. You looking at them. FBA, B.A.N. When that motherfucking B.A.N. flag is planted, Foundational Black Americans, we got that shit out the mud. Check this out. You know we some exclusive, special, different type of individuals. And I'm gonna tell you why. There's a motherfucking trend nowadays where every other group tries to say that they have a struggle that matches ours. We so motherfucking strong and we've been through so much that other people are willing to make up a struggle so they can compare it to ours. We had like our own slavery. We got called bad names. Or they came to our house and they told us that we were ugly. That's kind of like blacks. Now every motherfucker 2 minutes somebody talking about, that's kind of like slavery. That's kind of like Jim Crow. That's kind of like the black codes. No, the fuck it ain't. And if you gotta put kinda like in front of your motherfucking sentence, sit your ass down all the way. So you know we on a whole different motherfucking level when people are out here making up struggles. When motherfuckers gotta create a struggle just so they can stand next to us. And if that's what people gotta go to try to get in our space, to try to take some of our shine, then goddamn it, you know we the best. Straight the fuck up. And since we the best, and since it's the Black AlphaCast, we gonna break shit down all way. And y'all know, all my day ones and all my new subscribers, y'all know when we break shit down, we leave no motherfucking questions. We flip every goddamn rock. And that's what we about to do right now. We're gonna talk about the history of Foundational Black Americans. We're gonna talk about all these other groups and how they try to come up against us and how they try to conspire and try to take us down and fail. We're gonna talk about all these motherfuckers who wanna stand in our space and fail. We're gonna talk about all this sneaky little trick shit and how amongst all of that, we still got our motherfucking flag planted and we still undefeated. Yes, and motherfucking dig. So in order to talk about Foundational Black Americans, first thing you gotta understand is where we come from. Where we come from. Everybody got their own culture, everybody got their own heritage, and we represent ours. Straight up. You be seeing motherfuckers out here now, they get mad. They get mad when we rep our shit. That's how you know we special once again. Every time I'm gonna point out a fact, I want you to go back to that's why we special. That's why we exclusive. That's why we the baddest motherfuckers walking. Because people gotta do all this shit. They gotta treat us differently. We get preferential treatment because we the best. And motherfuckers wouldn't throw that shit at you if you wasn't. You dig? So, as I say that and as I speak about Foundational Black American history, you gotta look at it from this aspect. The thing that we've done in the last few years, that has been the most important accomplishment we've had. That is self-identify. An independent foundational just rubs motherfuckers wrong. Because they always want to keep us faceless and nameless. That's why they come up with terms every goddamn weekend. POC and a minority and a this and a that. They got to do all that because they don't want us saying foundational. They don't want us saying B.A.N. They don't want us saying certified Black Society. They don't want none of that. So if that's what they want, then guess what? Then keep on repping your shit. That's what we've done for years. See, we used to get called all these terms and white folks would just come up with terms, write it down on paper and hand it to us. And say, that's what y'all call yourselves. Y'all the American Negro. Y'all the colored folk. Y'all all that bullshit. And then now, within these last few years, people stood up and said, hey, no. We our own group. We our own tribe. You will address me as such. And that's a game changer. Oh, we done threw a motherfucking wrench in the game. When motherfuckers stood up and said, hey, I'm an FBA Foundational Black American. All the people who say they certified Black Americans. That got the game shook. And I love it. I love sitting back and watching it. Because I used to see niggas back in the day, they didn't know what the fuck to call themselves. And the white man would just come in and redirect you in whatever direction he wants. You cannot do that now. Because this is our motherfucking group. And the world hates it. That's why I say we the #1 most hated people on the planet. Because we the strongest. And they only hate you when you're great. And we the greatest motherfuckers out here breathing. And they got to respect it. You ain't gotta love it, but you better motherfucking respect it. As we say, foundational terms. Respect it or check it. And they ain't never gonna check it. You feel me? So every single group out here has some type of bone to pick with foundationals. Everyone. You name me one group I don't give a fuck if it's from one side of the earth or the other side of the earth. Show me one group that don't have a problem with us, that doesn't have some type of sneaky little conniving issue with us. You got minorities who come to this fucking country. You got immigrants who come to this country. They don't say shit about the white man that's busting them across the head. They come and got smoke for us. We got sexual preferences who got problems with black folks. I mean, goddamn, really? You name me one group that don't have smoke for foundationals. You can't think of none. Basically, anybody who's not us got a problem with us. I've not seen one time any other group outside. I don't give a fuck whether it's a religious group, it's a fucking sexual preference, it's another goddamn culture. I've never seen one group ever have a genuine, sincere respect for us. If you can think of one, name it, tell me, please. I'm willing to listen, because I can't think of none. Everybody got a fucking problem with us. But good, fuck them, you know what I mean? That's why I say the more they bring hate, the more we keep shining and keep stomping on these motherfuckers. We only gonna see them while we stomping on their ass on the way to the top. And we're gonna put that B.A.N flag on that bitch when we get there. You dig? And it's like that because everything we do is exclusive. Everything. We are a rare breed. If you blink, you'll never see us again. I don't say that once in a lifetime shit. Black Americans, we are not once in a lifetime. We are once in forever. There'll never be another one. Once in a lifetime means you die, come back, another motherfucker's life, you'll see it again. You'll never see us again. Never, ever. It happens one time. One time. One time can you have people with this culture. One time can you have people who dealt with what we've dealt with, been through what we've been through, and have created what we've created. One motherfucking time. Can somebody break the motherfucking mold? I told you, we just crafted different. You know what I mean? It's in our motherfucking DNA. Straight up. Greatness is all in our motherfucking veins. Me, you, everybody. So why not rep it? I don't think black Americans understand how powerful we are. You know, it's all good. Listen, B.A.N all day around the motherfucking world. I represent any black person who about that real black life, for sure. But I'm gonna represent my team first. I'm gonna represent my team. It's like a motherfucker who play basketball. Yep, I'm down for the whole motherfucking league. But guess what? I play for the Lakers, nigga. You feel me? Nigga, I play for the motherfucking Spurs or whoever the fuck. Yeah, I rep Team Black, but Team FBA is number motherfucking one. Home team. And we gonna walk, we gonna stomp on the motherfucking floor like we own this bitch, cause we do. We built the country that is the most powerful country in the world. We built that shit. Don't let nobody tell you differently. You know how motherfuckers be like, black folks created popular culture. I be like, popular culture? Motherfucker, we created all culture in this country. Don't let nobody minimize that shit to just popular culture. We didn't just create the dances and the songs. Hell no. Nigga, we created the political system. We created the infrastructure. We created everything from the ground up. Every motherfucking thing. That's why you look and everybody duplicates and imitates it. The revolutionary side of this country. They got that shit from black folks. Ain't nobody more revolutionary than a black person. A white person got to go back to 1776 to get a revolutionary. Nigga, I go back to 96. We got some aunts and some uncles that is revolutionaries right now, breathing. Like, nigga, we can pull up. You ain't talking to George Washington, nigga. Okay? And really, he was a motherfucking thief, a criminal. You know, bitch ass motherfucker. You know, we could talk to anybody. You want to go back to the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s? There is a list of revolutionaries we could find. That's why everybody out here today, what do? They wait until we get our shit popping on a revolutionary scale. They wait till we march, till we protest, and then they go out. And look at all the lingo they use. It's straight out of the FBA handbook. These motherfuckers is out there throwing up the black fist. You got white people and Asian people throwing up the black power fist. It's called the black power fist. That's why motherfuckers put the black glove on and throw it up. And you got Asians out there throwing that shit up. Where'd they get that from? They got that from us. They didn't get it from nobody in Africa. They didn't get it from no black Puerto Rican. No black Venezuelan. They got it from niggas right here in America. They got it from niggas right here in the US. For sure. When they go out and do all they marching, they say shit like by any means necessary. They got that from Malcolm X, a foundational black American. They be out here talking about I had a dream. They got that shit from MLK. Motherfuckers go out and do their little protests and they rallies that they bit from us. They use our motherfucking lingo. They bring our heroes into it. They be out here quoting goddamn Rosa Parks and shit. The Black Panther Party. They had the goddamn White Panther Party. I'm not lying, they did, straight up. You got white folks running around here with busted ass fake wannabe fucking afros and they be growing dreadlocks and shit and out here talking about some freedom and justice and shit. Who the fuck they get that from? Us? Because we've always been the oppressed people, so therefore we've always been the revolutionaries. That's just the political justice. Let's talk about the political atmosphere. I'm talking about policies. Everything from that stems from black folks. We the only motherfuckers out here getting civil rights laws passed. We the only motherfuckers out here getting anti-discrimination. If it wasn't for black folks, it's being an all-white country. Every single law that's ever been made for anybody that's not white, we created. We fought, bled for that shit, and then it got pushed through. That's why immigrants are out here right now getting laws that black people died for. Yes, indeed. I just seen Joe Biden's giving $1,500 to anybody in the state of New York who's an undocumented immigrant who lost work during the pandemic. First off, them undocumented immigrants would not be here if it wasn't for FBA. Second off, the very thought of reparations, because that's all that is, that's immigrant reparations. The very thought of that is a black thing. Y'all remember growing up, no one even mentioned reparations other than black people? Now all of a sudden, when we start talking about reparations, everybody want to talk about reparations. No one even mentioned that word. I promise you, I never heard the term reparations come out of nobody's mouth until black folks start bringing it up. And ain't that a motherfucking pattern? Don't that seem to happen all the motherfucking time? Nobody says shit until we say something. Nobody wants to have a motherfucking protest until we protest. No one wants to motherfucking rally and march until we rally and march. No one's even thinking about reparations, probably don't even know the definition until we talk about reparations. Soon as black folks say something, as soon as we walk in the direction, they all follow. Just like I told you, they sit back, they watch us, they observe, and they duplicate. Case in point. Now Asians is out here getting reparations. For the second time, by the way. And why are they doing that? Because black folks, we push the motherfucking line. It's like football. Okay, we start on the 1 yard line. We take that shit all the way down the field to the other one line. And right before we about to score that touchdown, they take us out and they put another motherfucker in and they score the touchdown that we did all the work for. That's for all the football fans and motherfuckers who understand football. That's what it is. We take that bitch all the way down the field just for another motherfucker to score and get the points that we created. Foundational black Americans. Because those other goofs don't fuck with us. White folks don't fuck with us. Nobody fucks with us. Only thing we got is each other. And that's why I stress that shit all the time. And that's why it's called the Black Alpha Network. We network amongst our goddamn selves. And you know what? Cool. It's better that way. Shit. Anything we've ever got, we got on our own any motherfucking way. So all these niggas out here trying to team up with these other motherfuckers, you just teaming up with a fraud. You just teaming up with an enemy. It's all about us, baby. You feel? FBA, B.A.N. Indigenous. And the term indigenous, let's go there. Let's talk about that shit. The term indigenous, I remember Dr. Claude used to say Native Black American. Some people say indigenous Black American. Some people say foundational Black American. Some motherfuckers say certified Black American. Some people say descendants of slaves. Whatever the fuck you call it, keep saying that shit because you're going to throw it against the wall. Eventually, one of them's going to stick. I like the term foundational because you can't play with that. You can't play with that shit. Foundational means the motherfucking beginning. So when motherfuckers come in and they try to make it look like we just showed up in the middle of the night yesterday, no motherfucker. Foundational. And foundational also means you laid the foundation. What does that mean? Started, built. And what did we do? Started, built. The whole motherfucking country. Did it from scratch, did it through oppression. Everything we do comes out of oppression. That's what foundational Black Americans are. They survivors. And not just regular survivors. Matter of fact, we thrivers. You survived and then you thrived. A motherfucker can just survive and have nothing. We survive with motherfucking class. And can't nobody match that. Not a motherfucker breathing. Because we different. And speaking of style and class, let me go there. I got to. Hey, I might make some motherfuckers mad. I know some people from other countries who may be upset with me. They may want to fight. That's okay. That's why we lift weights. I move the goddamn whole table out the way, nigga. We can get after it, okay? But this is an ode to FBA. If you want an ode to somebody else, go check their shit out. But this is an ode to B.A.N. Foundational Certified Black Americans. Speaking of style and class, I'm gonna say something that the whole world knows and only a few will admit. Ain't nobody fucking with us when it comes to style. No motherfucking way. One more time. I said there ain't nobody fucking with us when it come to style, when it come to swagger, when it come to being fresh. Ain't no way. We got that shit on lockdown. Everybody knows that. Hey, AlphaCast said it best. Ain't nobody dope as me. I dress so fresh and clean. Hey, and to prove that point even more, if you just heard so clean in your head, then point proven. We got that shit on lock, and it's been that way. It's been that way. Before hip hop music, motherfuckers was dressing and trying to act like black people. You had motherfuckers trying to act like the Supremes. You had motherfuckers out here trying to act like the Four Tops or the Temptations or Earth, Wind, and Fire. It don't matter. People been duplicating black folks for years. You had motherfuckers out here trying to dress like poor, oppressed black people. Black folks who was poor still had motherfuckers who was rich trying to dress like them. They was trying to tilt their hat to the side. When motherfuckers drive their car and they tilt their motherfucking shoulder. The way motherfuckers wear their pants, their shirt, their shoes. It's all black people. I've been outside this country, and I'm not lying to y'all. I've been outside this country, and I seen folks from Africa trying to act like they from Brooklyn. I ain't lying. I seen them coming up to females, talking about, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. And females be like, no, you're not. No lie, I seen motherfuckers in other countries trying to dress like our sisters, trying to walk, trying to have that same smooth style that our sisters got, trying to have that same demeanor our sisters got. I've seen it all over the fucking world. People trying to act like us. You got motherfuckers right now in Asia doing trap rap. My homegirl didn't believe me, and I told her, I'm telling you, you got motherfuckers in India doing trap rap. Them are both anti-black nations. You got motherfuckers in East India and East Asia trying to rap like they from East Atlanta. I ain't lying. My homegirl didn't believe me. I told her, YouTube that shit. Hey, y'all, same thing. Y'all probably already heard it. But if you ain't, type that shit in. You got motherfuckers in Asia rapping over 808 beats. Straight up, trying to act like they from motherfucking America. They just ain't the all this bullshit. They out there breakdancing right now. I tell folks right now, you go to Asia, you go to India, you go to anywhere. Motherfuckers ain't trying to be cowboys. They ain't trying to be in this motherfucker hitting the banjo. But I tell you what they doing. They pop locking. They breakdancing. These motherfuckers is twerking. They trying to do everything that our family does. They trying to do everything that our group started. And that's from the style standpoint. We just broke down how they steal shit from us politically and on the revolutionary front. And then on top of all of that, these motherfuckers is out here trying to act like they tough like we are. And that's some bullshit. The way they walk and they try to strut like they black folks. No, the fuck you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You's a fake ass wannabe. You's a copy. You ain't getting down like that. And people know it. So this goes all the way back to what I'm saying. Black Americans are the most duplicated and we the most hated. But the reason why motherfuckers don't act on it and the reason why they have a lot of smoke behind closed doors because they know when they come fucking with us, it's gonna be resistance. Goddamn right. What Eddie Murphy say? You come fucking with us, nigga, it's gonna be some consequences and repercussions. And they know that. The reason why they don't respect Africans, the reason why they don't respect no other dark person on this planet, black folks down in Latin America, because those people have allowed themselves to get their ass whooped. And those people have shown you can come over there and take over their whole country. I mean, just whoop their ass and take their whole land. Remember, anything that goes on here with us, we are surrounded. You know what I mean? We not in our homeland. These motherfuckers got home continents and getting their ass whooped. I tell folks like this for real. This is one of my mottos. I say this, and people ain't gotta like it, but you better love it. The white man may take over South Africa. I bet he won't take over Southside Chicago. The white man may take over South Africa, but I bet he won't get South Savannah, Georgia. See, Pope, bet that won't happen. Ain't no motherfucking way. White man, Asian man, they'll go over there and just wipe out a whole motherfucking continent of people. That'll never happen. And that's the fucking whole twist of the game. Shit goes on in Africa, the whole continent, that wouldn't even go on here with us. Don't tell me that shit ain't because of mentality. Because they know we'll bust their motherfucking head. We got a long line of people who done put it on the line. You got some tough motherfuckers in other places, true. But we got some tough motherfuckers here as well. And throughout history, it's been proven, not guessed, not hoped, not wished, it's been proven that an FBA will bust your motherfucking head if you run up on them. And you gonna have to deal with a lot of niggas. You gonna have the conscious nigga who's woke, who's doing it from a higher level, and then you even gonna have to deal with just the hood nigga, because it's in his motherfucking veins not to let nobody play him. Yeah, nigga, we got coons and shit, but remember, we got terms for sellouts. We got terms for coons, for counterfeits. Use an Uncle Tom nigga. Use a sellout. These other places don't even have those words because cooning is just normal. Just normal. I know, goddamn it, we got some suckers, we got the Roland Martins and all the motherfuckers of the world, but the very fact that we here lets you know shit ain't going down like that. A coon, that's why coons got to have a 24-hour job. That's why coons got to get elevated. They got to go to all of these tricks and they got to spend money on cooning. Because over here, that's what it takes to get some shit off. Because you ain't running nothing, because you're going to have to run into some real power blacks, and we ain't going for that shit. Other countries, man, you got leaders that'll sell out their whole fucking nation for a bag of rubies. Yes, indeed. Go down to Latin America. They 7/10 black down there. The average motherfucker in Latin America is a brown color. Not motherfucking J-Lo, not Ricky Martin. They a brown color. You wouldn't even know it. Because the black folks down there are poor. They have no self-esteem. They get their asses whooped. Let me ask you this question. You sit here right now and name me a black civil rights leader from the United States of America, a black revolutionary from the United States of America. You'll come up with 15 to 20 off the top of your head. That's how many we got. Now go down to Latin America, and I want you to name me just one Latin American revolutionary that was in it for the betterment of black people. I'll wait. We got all fucking day long. Can't name none. None. And Brazil has the most black people outside of Africa, and I can't think of no motherfucker in Brazil who done really put down that goddamn work. And I don't want to hear, man, you had so-and-so who did this, that, 1, 2 time. Man, fuck that. Who's they Fred Hamptons? Who's they Harriet Tubmans? Motherfucker, who they Tupac? This nigga's a rapper. Name me one. Who they Feenies and the Sadas? Who they got down in Latin America? Mind you, Latin America's made up of all types of different fucking countries. who had slaves way before the United States. These motherfuckers had slaves 200 years before the United States was invented. And you can't name me one revolutionary. You can't name me one black and proud. Nigga, you ain't got a James Brown down that bitch. Nigga, Michael Jackson dyed his skin and he was more black than any motherfucker down there. Go listen to They Don't Really Care About Us. You ever heard any salsa singing motherfucker come up with some shit like that? No. You ain't got no black pride down there. So that shows once again, we are different. We a rare motherfucking breed. Even going to Africa, you name me some in Africa. Now, if you name me one in Africa, you're gonna have to start going further back in time. Further back in time. Just how I was saying, the white motherfucker, you gotta go back to Abraham Lincoln and all that to find some really fake revolutionaries. But nonetheless, they gotta go back in time. In Africa, nigga, I ain't talking about going back to fucking Kemet. Going way back to fucking ancient Egypt and go and find ancient queens and shit. Nigga, I got queens right here. Got them in my family and I love them. I see it right now. I ain't gotta go back in time to fucking Egypt and the pyramids to go find some black leaders over there. If I want to see a black leader, a black queen, a black king, I open my motherfucking door like I just was when I was just walking down the block when this episode started and I seen all those beautiful black women. I'm saying, hey, how you doing? Hi, ma'am. Nice to meet you. I see queens every day and you ain't fucking with them because they gonna bust your head. Now, I would love to bust your head if you fuck with them, but guarantee you, I don't even have to do that because they'll bust your head and then I just come in and bust it again. So you get your head busted twice fucking with us. Right here in Foundational Black America, revolutionary shit get passed down. You got people whose great-great-grandfathers was fighting the Ku Klux Klan. And now motherfuckers, they offspring is out here busting fucking heads. This shit is in our soul. This is different. I told you. We a walking motherfucking miracle, baby. The reason why the world hates us, because we different. The reason why the world want to beat us is because we different. The reason why we shine and we outdo everybody else is because we different. All exclusive. And the quicker motherfucker accepts that, the better we get going. So hell yeah, nigga, we rep this FBA certified black American shit to the motherfucking core. Goddamn right. There's something in our DNA that's just different. There's something in our DNA that says you ain't gonna fuck with us. Matter of fact, the term you ain't gonna fuck with me comes from Foundational Black Americans. Shit, hey, how many motherfucking terms do we got that translates to do not fuck with me, I will fuck you up? I mean, I can think of 6 right now. How many motherfucking terms do we got that warns a nigga, I will beat your motherfucking ass? Play me close, nigga. Back the fuck up. Shit, what? Hey, back the fuck up, get smacked the fuck up. Toe up from the flow up. Listen, when you come up with how many ways can I say don't fuck with me? How many ways can I say I'll bust your fucking head? How many ways can I say I ain't the nigga to fuck with? I guarantee you, every single one of them motherfuckers was birthed by a Foundational Black American. I guarantee you, everything from I'll bust your lip till you got knocked the fuck out came from us. Them other groups say shit like, you stop it. You wait 1 minute now. Wait, you hold up. Black folks say, I will fuck you up. Straight to the goddamn point, no goddamn room for confusion. You may not like it, you may not agree with it, but that's what keeps us safe, that's what keeps us strong, and that's why they can't just walk down on us like they do to every other black person. Yo, I just said this the other day on Twitter, and it's a message to all the other groups of the planet. The reason why they want to come over here and they try to come at us, and then they get surprised how we come back at their ass, is because we not them Africans and all those other black folks, them Latin black folks that they got to deal with in their home country. We not them Africans in China that immigrate there that you can just whoop their ass. We ain't them Latin American motherfuckers who's 2 shades darker than midnight who think they white. We will beat your ass. And they not used to dealing with real black folks with real independence and pride like we got. So when they come across the Foundational, they shocked. They're like, damn, they don't do what we do to the motherfuckers in our home country. Them black folks in Saudi Arabia that the Arabs just be whooping their ass. You not doing that to no black person in Kansas City. It ain't motherfucking happening. Them black folks who be getting their asses whooped down in Cuba, you not doing that to no black person from California. You know, you ain't doing that to no nigga in Georgia. Sorry. So all these minority groups who are used to whooping ass in their home countries and used to treating black people like shit where they from, they come here and they in for a rude motherfucking awakening. The tides turn fast because we don't play that shit. And like I've been saying this whole motherfucking episode, don't none of that shit go down because we different. Motherfuckers don't play us because we different. They not used to a black person standing up for themselves until they meet us. They not used to a black person getting in their face till they meet us. They not used to a black person saying you ain't gonna touch me until they meet us. You come fucking with us, you gonna catch wreck real quick. Why? Because we different, built different, all in the DNA. Soul. Speaking of soul, let's talk about how different we are on a whole nother motherfucking level. Cause I told y'all, we walk different, talk different, we live different because we've been built different. And motherfuckers ain't gotta like it, but once again, you're gonna respect it. Talking about soul. Black folks, we got a whole different way in which we mean something. A white person can say the same word and have two different meanings. Y'all know what I'm talking about. For instance, let's take vibe. When a white person says vibe, they literally mean vibrations. You know, like brrr, like some shit vibrating, okay? When a black person says vibe, oh, we mean it on a different level. We mean I fuck with you. I like your aura. I like your energy. I like the way you are. I like the way you move. Different level. When a black person says frequencies, we on the same frequency. Completely different. A white motherfucker says frequency and they literally mean like your fucking radio and tuning in 92.1 to beat. Okay? Hitting the motherfucking dial. Plain as fuck. When we say frequency, it means I like your aura. I like your energy. I like the way you move. Different. Speaking of energy, when white folks talk about energy, they literally mean like fucking energy. Like energy being fucking radiated from a microwave. Plain. Simple. When black folks say energy, it means I like your aura. I like your style. I like the way you move. Once again, different. That go for vibration, frequency, energy, soul. When we talk about soul, we talk about it on a whole nother level. A white person talking about soul, they may be talking about like fucking Easter or some shit. For us, we may see the way you dance and say you got soul. We may hear the way you sing and say you got soul. We make soul music. Soul is top to bottom, inside out with us. It ain't just one motherfucking thing like it is with them. So that shows you, again, we walk different, we talk different, we move different. That go for white people, that go for leeches of color, and quite frankly, that go for other black folks on other sides of the planet. This shit is about us. We got soul. I mean, who's singing like Aretha Franklin? Who's singing like Gladys Knight? Who's singing like Whitney Houston? I'ma tell you right motherfucking now, Patti LaBelle. Alright, salute baby, I ain't forget you. I'ma tell you right now, there ain't a better singer on the planet than a black woman. Black women are the best singers ever. My personal favorite is Whitney Houston. I feel ain't nobody fucking with her. You dig? And we got men singers who will whoop your ass too. But when it come to our females, they are the best. Better than the best. And we make soul because we got soul. We super bad. Just like James Brown said. That's another motherfucker with soul. Black folks got it made. And that's why we keep running laps around these motherfuckers. And that's what it is. I mean, take this. My grandmother and your grandmother, my great-great-grandmother and your great-great-grandmother could both pull up chairs right now and talk like they've known each other for years and never met. That's how in sync we are. I mean, we got a style that we created that's all ours and exclusive to us. So you can't hate it. I mean, you get mad all the fuck you want to, but we don't care. You think people who done been through what the fuck we done been through give a fuck how somebody else feels? I don't care if you from over there or what color your skin is. If you got a problem with us, you really think we give a fuck? Do we look like we care? No, we too busy doing what the fuck we do, and it's always been that way. So get used to that shit. I mean, we got our own culture. I'm talking about family reunions, barbecue, the way people act, the way they dance, the way the kids run around and play. I mean, goddamn, it ain't summertime till you hear Will Smith Summertime. That's our shit. That motherfucker from Philly. You know what I'm saying? It's our shit. When a particular song come on, we move a certain way. Go watch these versus battles. When they got all them old black folks, Earth, Wind and Fire, the Isley Brothers, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight. Black folks is right in front of that shit like they in our living room. We know these people. We feel like we know them because they all act like somebody in our family. How many times you done met somebody and be like, damn, you remind me of my cousin. Or you remind me of my homeboy, my brother, my sister. It's us. That's our fucking culture. It's ours. It's unlike anybody else's. It ain't over there and it ain't over there. It's right here. People always try to confuse blackness. And they always try to say, well, we're not one monolithic group. What is, ain't, could be, should not, is. And they always try to twist things. What is. They always try to put a question mark on things. Nah, fuck that. You know what it is. Fuck monolithic. Black folks are a commonality. We an in sync culture. We are essence culture. We are soulful people. That's what it is. White people been trying to question mark everything we do for years. And like I told you, gotta watch that. That's their old con game. They'll be like, what's the stars? What's the moon? What is this? What is that? Now you ask a white person what's an American, they'll say an American is this, an American is that. You ask them what's the military, a military man is this, a military man is this. You ask them what state they from, well I'm from here and this is what we're about. You ask them what's blackness, all of a sudden it's, well hold on now, what is blackness? Now all of a sudden you can't be something no more. And that only applies to us because they don't want us to be it. They don't want us to be independent because a black foundational independent motherfucker is scary. Good, the motherfucker's gonna have to be shook then. And this Vegas, baby, and we hitting the motherfucking table 3 in a row. You understand? And other people from other groups do this. I told you, other black people do this. They be like, who are you? You're being divisive. Why are you representing your own culture? Motherfuckers get mad at us for representing our own culture. Motherfuckers get mad at you for being you. You know when a motherfucker being mad at you for being you, they got a hidden agenda. And you ever notice that the same motherfucker who's talking about you're being divisive, why do you claim who you are? Then they turn around and go claim who they are. So basically, they're trying to tell us we can represent ourselves, but y'all can't represent yourselves because they hate us. They hate us. They want to be us just like everybody else. And the quicker we face that, the quicker we conquer that shit. You know? Every other group has a problem with us. Like I said before, our only problem is that they got a problem. But if they got a problem, we gonna bring the smoke like only we can. And it ain't our fault that we the best, and it ain't our fault that we hold shit down. If a motherfucker can't get that picture clear, and that ain't clear enough for them, then like I said, and I always say, fuck them. We gonna keep on pushing. Don't be mad at certifieds, because we the motherfuckers y'all turn the blind eye to, and then when you blink, motherfucker, we grew into giants. And let's be real, that's what it's really about. We the people who came from nothing and came out of nowhere. Like Tupac used to say, the rose that grew from concrete, and they thought we'd be under that shit forever, and then we broke through, and that rose turned into a motherfucking rose garden. We the ones that motherfuckers didn't ever think would be something, and then now we blew up. It's like dating a motherfucker in high school, and then you dump him, and then you find out this motherfucker becomes the president. That's what the fuck we are. We the motherfuckers that they thought wasn't good enough, but became better than them. And that's why we not only surpass these motherfuckers, we lap these motherfuckers. Straight up and down, and it's gonna be that way. And I don't care what you say. If you living, breathing right now and you've been living in any modern history, I ain't talking about going back to 602. I'm not talking about going back to BC. I'm talking about if you've been living in modern motherfucking history, the shining example of blackness comes from an FBA certified. When other people, whether in this country or outside this country, think about blackness, they think about us. The first thing that pops in their head, trust me, I know. I done seen it. When you think about a beautiful black woman, you think about our women. When you think about a sister who's a rider, you think about them women in the 60s with the afros and the shotguns. You talking about our sister queens today. Let's be real. When you talk about a black woman fighting white supremacy, putting it all on the line and being a rider, you talking about a black woman from here. Not an African, not a Latino, an FBA sister queen. A black American woman is the standard. I ask this question all the time, and I ask this to y'all. If there was no FBA, there was no certified black Americans, we did not exist, we never existed. Where do you think the black race would be right now? Anytime shit get real, anytime shit gets hard, anytime shit get difficult, I want you to always remember this. Where the fuck would the black race be without us? If we weren't here, where the fuck would black people be? They'd probably be in motherfucking chains. If you removed the FBA from the planet Earth and we never existed, where the fuck would the black race be right now? And if you want your answer, look around how other black folks is out here getting treated. It ain't too motherfucking good. It ain't too good. So imagine how these motherfuckers is getting treated with us here. Now remove us from this fucking planet, and where the fuck you think black people will be? Because we the ones keeping the motherfucking lights on. And this shit is real as it gets. When it comes to the Mecca of black soul, it's Africa. When it comes to the Mecca of blackness today, you standing on it. And I don't give a fuck who's standing next to you, we run this bitch. The way we walk, the way we talk, everything we do got style. Shit. Hey, when we slap a motherfucker, we got style. Shit. Nigga, a backhand, a motherfucking pimp slap. Nigga, you know you's a bad motherfucker when you can slap a motherfucker with class. A black person might be walking with a bop, pop, catch a motherfucker out the side and not even look at him, just keep walking. Just off reflexes. Shit. You know you a bad motherfucker when you kick somebody's ass with style. You ever see our boxers? Look at Muhammad Ali, look at Floyd. Them motherfuckers go out there and look like they dancing. Them motherfuckers go out there on their toes and knock motherfuckers out and look like they was doing the two-step the whole time. I put on the dub. I seen Muhammad Ali whoop a motherfucker ass and he looked like he was stepping in the name of love. He did that shit at the same fucking time. You know we got some motherfucking style. We'll backhand a motherfucker with style. We'll pimp slap a motherfucking style. And we'll knock your ass out in style. Cause we got soul and we different. Our fighters are the best. You go back to boxing. You go back to 1909, Jack Johnson. You go back to Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather. The best fighter in the world, the undisputed champ, has always been a black man. Always been a black man. Our fighters are the best. Our athletes are the best. We're the best in every motherfucking sport. We done took over sports that motherfucking niggas don't even play. We the best at that shit. Cause when we step in it, we run shit. And they know that. Our comedians are the most funny. I mean, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, you name it. Whoever the fuck you like. Red Fox, keep it going. You know, we the best at everything we fucking do. And we the best at everything we touch. And I'm talking about foundationals. And mind you, these are people who did this out of oppression. These are the people who had to deal with being bought and sold. These are the people who had to deal with Jim Crow, slave codes, our people being stolen, our people being pillaged, raped, and murdered. We went through all that, navigated all that shit, and became what we are, the standard of blackness. Where every motherfucker across this planet thinks of blackness, boom, they think about us. And we just in a small country. We ain't even in a big ass continent. You got people from the mother continent who ain't got the rep like us. What the old saying say? They gave us lemon, we made lemonade, because we're against all odds, and we done came from nothing, and now we done turned out to be the motherfucking greatest. And if people don't like it, I'll tell you like this, match me. If you don't like what I got to say, and you don't like FBAs, and you don't like certifieds representing our own, match us. Then we'll talk. Hey, because we ain't got no problem. We got nothing but love. But you gonna show some motherfucking respect too, because I ain't gonna surrender this team for nothing. We ain't build this motherfucker just for nothing. We ain't create what we created just for nothing. We ain't had our people die on this motherfucking land. We ain't had our family members pass away on this land just for fun, okay? With all that shit said, and when I talk to my people on the motherfucking phone, when I talk to my people walking down the street, it's another FBA B1. When you add all that shit up, I'm gonna take this goddamn B1 flag, I'm gonna plant this motherfucker right here and respect it to check it. You rep your shit and I'm gonna rep mine. And don't get mad cause my shit rise higher. Now, that has been today's episode of the Black AlphaCast. This shit started with me way the fuck down the block. Now I'm back home, kicking it, chopping it up with y'all, which I've said is my favorite thing to do. And I love B1s with a passion. And we gonna keep on smashing, and it does not stop. And that's why all the time, y'all know this go out to my brothers, sisters, kings, queens, the goddess, and the gods. This is an ode to FBA, FBA against the world. We just named all these other groups who got a problem with us. And we also just said, though, that we got all the motherfucking smoke and we'll backhand the shit out their ass if they test us, because we different. So remember, FBA certifies, we the best today, tomorrow, forever. We always have been the best. That's then, now, and always, and that shit'll never motherfucking stop. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you smash that notifications, and we all gonna keep banging on them the way we do FBA B1 style. And before I go, I gotta say this, I have to. DMX has passed away, so let me share this with y'all. And this is something I've always said. I always say any artist can be loved. A lot of rappers are loved, a lot of singers are loved. But DMX stood alone. DMX was beloved. And there ain't too many people who can do that. If you're beloved, that means you a real one. And if you a real one, that means you got soul. So much respect, I salute you. One love to the dog. Y'all enjoy y'all day. As I started outside, I'm about to go back outside. But you know I had to stop, kick it with the family, because we B1 FBA certified, and they cannot contain us because we different. Respect. Much love. I'll catch you all on the other side. Black is beautiful. Beautiful is black. And I'm out. Salute.